This is what you get for hurting Krillin. I won't allow it. Oh no, flash step. Oh no, 1,000-hit combo. Hello there, YouTube. Doing a really cool deck profile for Vegtio. A lot of people are talking about how they want the Sun Goku Spirit Forger to work with the Tainted Power Sputnik. A lot of people have been saying it's impossible to work, but you've probably seen me posting on the DBS group explaining how you can do it. A lot of people think it's terrible or it's really bad. The deck isn't the greatest, but it's still a lot of fun to use. You can still pull off wins, sneak wins in there if you play the deck. The deck won't get a shit ton of wins, but it will get a good enough win. Against Tier 1 decks, it won't win. Tier 2 decks, maybe. Tier 3 decks, it's a lot better. And the deck's really fun. Been doing a lot of builds with this deck, and I feel like I finally locked in the one that's going to work. So to remember, each Sun, Goku, and Vegeta are green, red, and blue. So they're all green, red, and blue. Whenever Vegito attacks, you can mill the top card of your deck. If it's a red card, gains 5k. Wakens at full life, draw 2 cards. The other, when he awakens, same thing. Has the effect where Vegeta and Goku are red, green, blue. Whenever he attacks, draw a card. If I have 10 or more Vegeta and Son Goku combined in my discard, he gains double strike and like 5,000 or something like that. That's kind of relevant for the way the deck is built. So the combo is pretty simple. You get 6 energy, and you do see a lot of blue in here, but if you notice, there's Vegetas and Gokus. Those Vegetas and Gokus count as red energy. So Bobbity, I can still get the errata on Bobbity that says you need 6 for the energy. So right there, even with objection, because I can charge a Vegeta, charge a Goku, play objection, charge another red, and guess what? I still have all red energy. So that right there, I can knock that out of the park. A lot of people are going to say something about that, so that's knocked out. Second, Bobbity summons them both at the same time. So I play Sun Goku and Tainted Power at the same time. I trigger Tainted Power's effect to put 5 cards underneath Goku. Okay? So he has 5 cards underneath him. I swing with one thing, and then I play the Hercule, which puts another card underneath Goku, so he has 6 cards underneath him. Then I use Goku's effect, 5k, another 5k underneath it, so it becomes a 40,000 triple strike, because his effect says, if he has 7 or more underneath us when you use the effect, gain triple strike. So right there. The combo's right there. It works. If there's a judge wants to say that it doesn't work that way, please let me know, but I don't see how it wouldn't work, because they're being played at the exact same time, and things like that. So it should definitely work. So yeah. Anyways, we're going to the first start. We start with 4 Bomas, just because we run some overwhelm cards, and 4 less life is easy. Plus, the way this game is right now, getting a Sparking 5, you would need a lot of defense in the deck to really pull off a 4 life, and it just seems easier. For more defense, we play 4 double shot Vegetas. That's just in case we need more 10k defense and an aggressor on our side, so we can keep swinging with it. Plus, I always just charge them as well. We play 4 Tainted Powers. That way we can charge the first one we see, because we don't want to see this card in our hand. We also have ways to put it back in the deck, but 4 just seem good to guarantee we see it more often. I tried this deck at 3, and sometimes I would see 2, 1 would be in my life, I'd draw 1, and there's only 1 left in the deck. So it's very difficult by turn 6 or turn 4, if we're lucky, to pull off the Bobbity with the Spookovich Goku combo. So 4 just seems like a good number. 2 Vegetas for aggression, for aggro. If you don't like this card at all, you can always use the SCR. I had the SCR in a little bit, but I took it out for this build. You can always drop one of the Vegetas out. I would probably say maybe the double shot, because he's not super necessary for the SCR. But if you like the SCR, you can. It's pretty easy. But also, this thing's like a possible dual attack double strike as well. So when you're turn on, when you have 5 energy play, so it's not bad. Plus, you play on something, blow something up. I'll run 2 chain attacks. I'll only target someone with chain attack. Is Zeno. I know it's probably a bad reason to run it, but with so much things going on right now, it helps you reset the board. You can expend your hand a lot. Just honestly, it also reshuffles stuff back into your deck, which is really good. So chain attack's really strong to reset things. Plus you run objection as well, so it's not that bad. Quick shift. You run 2 quick shifts in case you draw your objections late. Or if you draw too many of your Gokus in your hand or too many of your Spooky Visions in your hand, you can shuffle 2 back in your deck and then draw 2. So that's really helpful right there. You play 4 of the pseudo super combos. If you don't like these because you're scared you might draw your pieces, you can also put another quick shift in there, put some blockers in there. I've run 4 for defense. You can run 4 beans if you wanted to. I saw beans was a little like, it's gonna sound stupid but clunky in the deck because it made a lot of blue cards in the deck that weren't multicolored. If you want to, you can put the beans in the deck because the beans is a very fucking strong card, super broken. I hate to use the word clunky when it came to this, but it made it very weird to pull off the combo effectively. But if you really wanted beans in the deck, it wouldn't be hard to pull it off, honestly. You can drop 1 double shots, 1 Agent of Destruction, 1 Martyr, and maybe a Supreme Kai or Crisis Crusher. You know what I mean? Like, but though Crisis Crusher I think should be at 2 in the deck, or you know what I mean? It is if you want to, or you can even drop all 4 of these pseudo super combos before beans in. Like, honestly, I just did this for draw power to steal my objections, but if you really want the beans in the deck, you can. Because usually you get the kill with Spirit Forger anyway, so it doesn't super matter, but that's just me. I run 3 Bobbities, because you only need to see this card once or twice. Really, you see the first one, keep it in your hand, second one you just charge. It's not super hard. If you want to get the combo off more than once, you can, but it's up to you. Like, turn 4, do it. Turn 5, do it again. Also, if you don't like the Supreme Kais, you can also run 3 Shenrons. That works pretty well as well. I like these Kais because it draws cards quicker. That's what I like about it. The Shenron has more sustainability because it'll get you 2 energy back. It allows you to play Shenron next turn. You play Bobbity, untap 2 energy, so you still have defensive energy. But I just like the Supreme Kais because it digs faster. But all about preference. 3 Awakening Talent Pan. Card's really good. Get the Self-Awaken card that goes back to your hand. 9 times out of 10 your opponent's going to attack you anyways, but this card will allow you to not play as many Self-Awaken cards. You don't super need the Self-Awaken, but it is kind of nice too. Oh, you only have 2 Hercule Smile and Nod. This card would be at 1, but I do want to draw the card. It allows you to get the Spirit Forger off because you only need this card once. You know what I mean? The other time you use it, you can use it again if you want to, and adds an extra 10k to your Goku. Realistically, it's not needed. We play these Vegetas because they're board wipes, and they're Vegetas. It's a Vegeta. If they Goku or Vegeta that board wipes, and it's a 20k, so it's not bad. So you can swing this guy in, punch something in the face, do some stuff. It's pretty effective for bouncing everything back to your opponent's hand that you want to get out of the way. 2 Zenos, as I said, chain attack. You want to make sure you can wipe the board and get your hand back, and make sure your opponent's board goes back into their hand, and they reset. 2 Crisis Crusher Gokus for aggro decks that are trying to be aggressive towards you. Things like that's all it really is for. Blow up 1-drop. So basically, you blow up their 5k combos, or you know what I mean. The 1-drops are going to help them out. As I said, 3 Supreme Kais because it gives your leader 5k and you draw a card. Afterimage is a really strong card. In case you have to tap out, you can make something as your negate to the deck. Allows you to when you turn 4, if they somehow live, you can Afterimage and be good to go. 2 objections. You only run 2 of them because 3 of them would suck. Because yes, you'd see it more often, but you don't want to if you don't see it. You know what I mean? This card could be at 3 if you wanted to. Like if you didn't like the Supreme Kai, you can put 2 Shenrons in and the 3rd objection. It's up to you. I offer these recommendations because those are that's the other recommendation I do when I play with the deck. It's a very fun deck. It's really cool getting that Spirit Forger out. This deck, as I said before, isn't the greatest, but it's really fun. It's entertaining, and you guys have a good one. Bye, YouTubes.